my sweet baby, you're the one.
That one look started a tumultuous love story forever ingrained in cinematic history and earned our next guest a well-deserved Oscar nomination. It's no wonder her career has spanned nearly 50 years.
And if that wasn't impressive enough, she's added very successful painter to her resume. Please welcome the amazing, incredible Sharon Stone. Hi, Sharon.
Hi, honey.
We're so happy to have you
I'm
here.
so happy to be here. Thank you.
I feel like we're in the middle of the Cher-essence, like Sharon Renaissance. You're hotter than ever.
Yes.
What does it feel like to have this kind of longevity in Hollywood?
My friend said it was a Sharon-a-thon.
But like, you're just as famous, you're just as popular, you're just as impactful. What does that feel like?
Well, I don't know if all of that is really true, but thanks. But I do really enjoy this period of my life. I mean, when COVID happened and everybody was baking bread and making a yeast, I thought, you know, I'm not that gal. And I just picked up the paintbrush again, which was something very familiar and very personal to me, but not something I'd ever done publicly.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was in college, I sold all my paintings to eat and live. But I didn't really ever imagine that I could be, you know, being a painter is always like, hey, starving artist.
Yeah.
You know, and when I moved to New York, suddenly I started making a lot of money to model almost instantly. And that will dissuade you from doing the other thing you came to do.
Right. Money will definitely do it.
I love it. Well, you did it, though.
You definitely did it. Speaking of money, Casino is turning 30 this year.
I know.
I gotta know, if they called you and said, we want you to plan this celebration, what would you do to get everybody back together?
Well, you know, I love working with Marty Scorsese, and my relationship has stayed very much intact. I love the people that I worked with on that film. Robert De Niro, I learned more from working with Robert De Niro than I think I probably learned altogether in my entire acting career.
Yeah.
And working with Jimmy Woods, unbelievable. Joe Pesci, who really fought for me to get this job, was great to me, and is also a very good golfer. You know, these guys, they mean a lot to me. Nothing would be more exciting to me than to do anything with any of them.
I don't know if anyone else remembers this iconic moment, but, you know, the white dress, Basic Instinct. We can't have Sharon Stone and not ask, where is the dress now? Do you still have it?
Good question.
I do. There were 3 of them. There was the one that I wore in the rain, the one that I wore like around, and the one that I wore in the interrogation room. My wardrobe is in my contract. So I gave the rain one to a charity to raise money for homeless women and children.
Wow.
The second one is in a museum on a hologram of me.
Nice.
And the third one is in my safe, the one that I wore in the interrogation room. When I took it off, I zipped it up in a plastic bag and I broke the zipper thing off of it.
So no one could ever open it.
So no one can ever open it. It's never been worn. It's never been seen again. I broke the zipper tag off of it. I rolled it up and it's in my safe.
You posted this photo of your son on his first day on set. Now that he's following in your acting footsteps, I gotta know, what kind of advice did you give him before his big day?
I told him to have fun, to really have fun. You know, I just got to celebrate Jeff Bridges in New York when he got the Chaplin Award. And 4 of us had the great opportunity to be the presenters of this award to him. And when he accepted the award, he told us about his dad, Lloyd Bridges, who was on Sea Hunt. And I don't know if you ever know anything about this. You're far too young to remember it. But he was a very handsome 35 to 45-year-old man who had a dolphin for a best friend. And Jeff and Bo were little kids coming and being on the show. And they were raised with the idea of this business should be fun. And so I got to give him the same good advice that Jeff and Bo Bridges' parents gave them.
Yeah.
Have fun.
I love that.
I love that. And speaking of fun, you have your other son's birthday is today.
Yes.
You want to say happy? We'll help you.
Happy birthday, Laird. I'm so proud of you. Congratulations.
You're now taking this big leap into art. And I have to know, what's the difference with putting your art out on the silver screen and what's the big difference with putting it out on a canvas? Is it more personal when you put it out on a canvas?
Well, you know, you have all these beautiful shots of me painting and the paintings up in the studio. And you know, the difference between it is so obvious because when you look around the studio, we have all of you wonderful people in here. We've got, you know, probably, what, 20, 25 people in here just helping the three of us get through this interview. There, just me, and sometimes my studio assistant helping me clean up or carry big canvases. But it's just you. You're kind of on a solo flight. And so you're out there, you have an idea, you have to figure it out. You have to do it. It's like you're writing, directing, producing, and starring in this canvas.
You shared with me that in 2024 you want this to be your year of love. And so we want to know, do you have a celebrity crush?
I probably do have a celebrity crush.
Okay.
No.
Before you ask.
She's been amazing. She gave us everything we want. Okay.
I am just
For sure.
staring at this woman.
Well, I am liking you right back, and thanks for having me. I
we
really
love
appreciate
it.
being here. Thank you.
Thank you so much for stopping by. The icon, Sharon Stone. More to come.